This morning, Sarah Bond is telling all the ponies,
Yo! Yeah! I ask you one thing. Do you remember me? I miss you. Yeah!
you see, we have to start off with a good greeting for you ponies because right now you guys look so stupid. You guys look so stupid. All the gaming analysts who said that Microsoft would be dead by what? 2027? Look at how many tweets these guys were saying that Microsoft would be dead by 2027. Look at this in the past. So here we have J-Dub starting us off saying 2027 will be here in no time. Then we have Hyped saying that Xbox is prepared to exit the gaming business by 2027. And then we have the Pink Dragon who says that Xbox is prepared to leave the gaming industry by 2027. So a lot of these morons thought that here what? Xbox will never make any more hardware. Xbox is coming out of the gaming business. This is what these guys were pushing. This is what some gaming websites was also suggesting. But guess what? Yesterday, Sarah Bond dropped a bomb. You know what, Sarah? I'm going to rename you for this video. You will no longer be named Sarah Bond. Your new name is Sarah Bomb because you dropped a bomb on these ponies yesterday by talking about your new home console that is coming out. Yes, today that is what we are going to talk about. We are going to dissect what it is she said and we will see if it is these ponies are out of there. And guess what? Microsoft was not the only company dropping bombs yesterday. The ponies need to be happy because guess what? The ponies also got some major announcements.
Good evening and welcome to PlayStation the Concept!
Wowzers. Look how many games you ponies will be dancing to. Wow, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Last of Us, Horizon, Astrobot. So many games you ponies would be dancing to. You guys better strengthen your knees because you guys will be dancing the night away. I am so jealous. I am so jealous that you ponies would be dancing in this concert while we'll be playing Xbox games. Now, there's a lot that happened yesterday, right? But there's only so much I could put in this video. These ponies were unhinged yesterday. After Sarah Bomb dropped that bomb on them, these guys started to compare Sony to a man in his prime. Listen to this guy.
My PlayStation 5 is the best console to have for console gaming because that's where I do the bulk of my gaming is on the console. They would have a hard time trying to convince me to go the PC route. That's not why I spent the money. And so it is what it is. That was the music to my ears. Nothing changed though. So this was no dramatic, big stuff. This is just Sony doing what they've always done, right? Double down on games, double down on hardware. Matter of fact, Sony gave us more hardware this generation than any generation ever, right? We got the VR2, the Portal, the DualSense Edge, and the Pro, and all kind of.
Am I hearing right? Is J-Dub capping for hardware that Sony gave them this generation? What about the games, J-Dub? What about the games? I thought we were all gamers. You are here capping for Sony because they gave you guys the most hardware this generation, more hardware than games? Are you really being serious here, J-Dub? Come on, man, this cap is off.
Right, and then we get a fight stick. We got a damn fight stick, and guess what? They're probably going to give us even more hardware for the end of the generation. We got the earbuds, we got the in-zone TVs, we got the headsets, we got they have thoroughly invested in PlayStation 5 and they're doubling and tripling down on it. And that lets me know that they're sure of themselves in the gaming market, in the gaming space. And everybody's going to follow that guy who's sure of himself. All the ladies want the guy who's sure of himself. Nobody wants the guy, right? Or the girl, well, not really the girl, but the guy who is unsure of himself. He doesn't know where he want to be, how he fits in.
Yes, you guys heard it here first. Sony has transcended from being a console into a human. Yes, PlayStation is now a single guy in his 20s looking to woo the ponies, looking to woo the female ponies. Yes, I told you guys, this is a sickness. I told you. So you know what? Sit down, relax. Let's now look at the interview, or rather, look at the bomb that Sarah Bomb dropped on these ponies yesterday. Let's get it!
This is a sickness!
Let's get it! So before we continue the video, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and no doubt your subscription would help aid in that goal. Now, when it is you sub, you get some of the best Xbox content out there. Of course, our goal is to try to make you laugh. Sometimes we sprinkle some Nintendo news in there. And of course, we give you the Sony Pony Sweet Himalayan Salt. So if this interests you, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. Now let's get back to the video. So as most of you all know, since Xbox came out, every year Xbox is dead. Every year, both ponies and the pony gaming journalists, or the gaming journalist that has no sort of sense, would always say that Xbox is dead. But if anyone had a brain, they would know that it would cost Microsoft a lot of money to get out of the hardware business. They make a lot of money from the hardware being the storefront. So there is no way Xbox will just leave that Howard name console. And this is exactly what Phil Spencer said with Paris in his interview. But you know, some persons would be saying, if it is Microsoft put their games on other platforms, what would be the incentive? What will be the pull, as it were, to bring persons to the Xbox? Listen to what Phil said here.
If I could follow up really quick before we go to you, Danny. So along those lines, because again, one of the concerns that I hear in the community is about your own hardware and the future of that. Now, I know Sarah Bond has stated, yes, we will continue to have Xbox hardware in the future, technical leap, things like that. You've obviously talked about the handheld that is still some years away, so eventually you're going to do something like that. But there is concern in the community about, well, you're putting all these games on these other platforms. Why would I still want an Xbox? What is going to be the reason for me to want Xbox hardware when I can get that experience on another platform?
Yeah, I want people to pick hardware based on the capabilities of that hardware and how that fits into the choices they want to make about where they want to play. And we want our hardware to win based on the hardware capabilities that we have. I think the difference that we've seen in the last 20 years, and I think this is good because I come from building games, it's really game first, not platform first. Most of the games you and I will talk about run across so many different platforms. And those are the games that are having success. Those are the games that are at the top of the charts when you look at the most played, most successful games. And I want to build a platform that services those creators that are trying to meet people on every screen. But let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is.
Wait, Phil. Could you repeat that again? What it is you just said there?
Let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is. It's not lost on me. I've said over and over that box is in the name of our brand.
Gotcha.
I'll say is in the position I'm in, I look at hardware as a critical part of what we do, but not trying to gatekeep the games off of other places for the benefit of it. Let's go build innovative hardware that people want to use to play, whether that's in their hands, whether it's on their television, or even other places. And I love our hardware team and spent some time with them just this week. and the roadmap that they have. And I think we're learning a lot from this, like Steam Deck and what does it mean for our games to be there, ROG Ally, what does it mean, Lenovo, what does Xbox mean on those platforms? I don't think we've tuned it perfectly yet, and it's spent a lot of time with the teams on that, but I want to make progress there. LG and the work we're doing with cloud, all of that helps us evolve our platform software so that we really embrace allowing someone to be a member of Xbox on whatever screen they want to.
So the old way of getting persons to come to your particular platform or your particular box, plastic box, was to keep games exclusive. But in this climate, that cannot work. Developers want their game to reach as many players as possible. That is what the devs told Phil Spencer. So what would be the incentive to bring gamers to the Xbox? Well, Sarah Bond will tell us what is the incentive to bring other gamers to the Xbox. And let me know if this sounds interesting.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles.
Wait, Sarah. Hold on a man. Are you saying that you are making more Xbox consoles? I mean, that is what you said, right? You also said that how it is, Microsoft plan so that you can play games anywhere you want to play games. So you are not tied down to just the console. If you want to take that same game and go onto PC, you can do it. If you want to take that same game and go onto handheld, you can do it. Because what you are saying is that, guess what? You are not imprisoning your gamers. You are not telling your gamers to stay indoors, inhaling that mold. Come outside, touch the grass, see the sun, see the birds, and play your games. Wow! Amazing stuff. Continue.
In your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation, to unlock a deeper level of visual quality, and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI.
Wait, Sarah. Are you saying that you have a multi-year deal with AMD to create new silicon so that, guess what, you guys could innovate when it comes to visuals, especially with AI? So, I mean, is it that you are saying that this new console will be better, the software will be better than the PSSR, the PISA? This is what you are saying, Sarah? I see the smile on your face, girl. I see the smile on your face, Sarah Bum.
All while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming.
So right there, you see that statement right there? There is where the ponies believe that this makes the new Xbox coming out not a console. Because they are saying it will have two storefronts, yeah? It will have two storefronts. And guess what? If anything that has two storefronts is not a console. You see, every gaming system has an interface, a software that you can use to select your game, set the region, all of that. What Microsoft is doing is they are no longer doing a custom software, they are using Windows. They are stripping off all the things like all the different processes of Windows, using Word, using Office, or using all sorts of different computing, and they are kind of cutting it down just to deal with gaming. And because it's Windows, obviously it could have more than one storefront. Now, by Microsoft using this method for their new console, it is the best deal ever, because guess what? Now every Xbox gamer would have access to every game that is on PC. Think about it. Other games that will no longer be exclusive to any platform. Every game will be playable on the new Xbox console. How could that be bad? If that means putting Windows onto this new console, they should have done it 10 years ago. They are late. And now they are doing it, and these ponies are frustrated. These ponies are fed up. But guess what? This is the best move for Xbox, and guess what? Xbox gamers love it. So guess what, ponies? You guys are down bad. You guys have your musical to go to. Go that. And stop worrying about this console. Leave us with our new Xbox. Ponies, we see you. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.